Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, bringing you episode 4 of Let's Play the very cool strategy RPG, Triangle Strategy. Yes, hope you guys are doing well and ready to check out more of this fascinating RPG with me. It's been very cutscene heavy the past 2 episodes. I hope you guys don't mind that. I'm having an absolute blast because there still is gameplay mixed in with a very fantastic story and writing thus far. Level of writing, I should say. Let's go ahead and leave the encampment. We upgraded a few weapons last episode. Now we are going to do the main story. Here in Whiteholm Castle, the festivities begin under the vigilant eyes of each nation's dignitaries. Let's check it out. Volume going up in my headphones. Whiteholm Castle Gardens.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
King Regna.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated.
And Patriat is the minister, I believe. Yep, of Glenbrook. Let's get refreshed on him for a minute. Patriat Consar, a nobleman whose name has long been known throughout Glenbrook. He leads the Royalists, a faction that supports the royal family and dutifully tends to the kingdom's political matters as minister.
May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history.
All seems well.
Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Indeed. There's
Lord
Dragan.
Serrano is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
He's just thinking that.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor.
Oh no,
We
they're
have
saying
a
that.
job to do here, and the day has only begun.
They're actually saying that to each other. Okay.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
Oh boy.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Sorsley. Saintly Seven, Minister of Salt. Sorsley Enda. The Saintly Seven's Minister of Salt. He manages all things related to the source from which the Holy State's wealth springs.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
Exum. Also of the Saintly Seven, Minister of Arms. Exum Martial. One of the Saintly Seven, he is a knight who showed promise at a young age and was subsequently entrusted with the nation's military matters.
I would take the measure of this man.
Avlora, General of the Esfrosti Army. A woman orphaned by war, she toiled to earn the rank of General. 1 second, guys. And is known as the strongest in Esfrost. Her skills acknowledged by even the Archduke himself. Avlora. Very cool. Nice red armor.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Here, here!
Here, here!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Sounds good.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Cool.
Our time is nigh, Sarah Noah. But I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom after all. This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way. Come, preparing the tourney will take your mind off your worries. Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future. No, I don't want to say he shoulders the future. Come, we'll say this one.
Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries.
Training? And here when your friend is troubled by doubt.
Did you expect me to comfort you as your wet nurse once did?
Oh, I thought that would be comforting to take his mind off it. My bad. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, guys. That was a bad choice. I shouldn't have restarted the game. But, I should tell him to have more faith in himself. I didn't realize that was a brush-off answer, like taking his mind off his worries. Gotta comfort him. I'm not going to reload on many choices, so I will make sure not to do that from now on. But I'll make sure to also read the answers a bit better for answering. That was a bit dismissive. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, let's go. And we'll fast forward a bit. E.
It is a part. Lords, will any among you...
There we go.
Our time is nigh, Sarah Noah. But I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom, after all. We'll say this one.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend.
I would say that anyway.
After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
I'm sure it will.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolfort is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
Awesome.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Huette. Let's get reminded who she is. Member of the Glenbrook Kingsguard, Huette Bucklar. A relatively new member of the Kingsguard entrusted with Roland's protection. She dreamed of serving the crown from a young age and was appointed a position in the Kingsguard after years of hard work.
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
All right. It's going to be fun. Some combat. Roland and Huet joined your forces. So it looks like we will participate in the tourney. Roland's aptitude in battle, a melee warrior with range. Strikes foes 2 squares in front of him with his spear, and his steed grants him exceptional mobility. Huet's aptitude rains arrows down on foes from the back of a hawk. What? Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater her range. Wow. That is wild. I love it. Oh. I'd best greet our guests. It would also give me a chance to take the measure of my soon-to-be opponents. Alright, we've got some exploration here. Obtain sleep recovery pellet ×2. Lots of people to talk to, so let's do it. Ah, Thalis and Erica. I wonder if those two would deign to participate in the tourney. Here's Gila. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat for the first time. You have a stratagem in mind for the tourney? It may be but a tourney, but defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win. Our house fights with honor. There shall be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no quarter. You handled yourselves admirably when the bandits attacked. I expect your magic will be key to our victory. I don't know, saying this kind of puts some pressure on them. But it's also kind of true. Our house fights with honor. But you handled yourselves admirably when the bandits attacked. I expect your magic will be key to our victory. I don't know. It's hard to make these choices. Our house fights with honor. Yeah, we'll say this one. Is that so, my lord? To tell the truth, I hadn't anticipated such a response, but thank you for the flattery nonetheless. I was being sincere. I have faith in all my allies, else we would not be fighting together. Your honesty is refreshing indeed. I am not so nervous as I was a moment before. I shall do my best to answer your every expectation. Lady Frederica and I shall prove ourselves worthy to fight alongside you. That was a good response. Here we have Franny. With a wedding on the horizon, I imagine time must be a precious resource for you. Your life is on the cusp of great change, my young lord. Still, I pray you remain a faithful friend to my brother. He has his foibles, but I care for him all the same. Cordelia, you're joining the tourney with my brother, aren't you? Sir Maxwell has trained with him since he was little. Roland could barely stand after they sparred. But he even walks like the Dawn Spear now. I'm so proud to have him as my brother. Cordelia, remember, she's a princess of Glenbrook, the third child and only daughter of King Regna, who King Regna brought the Salt Iron War to its end. She's a young princess with a graceful air about her and prefers her kind-hearted brother Roland over the high-strung Franny. My apologies. Franny is always saying I let my emotions get the better of me. Please, keep my brother safe, will you? Awesome. Let's come down here. Here we have Glenbrook Noble. Stories of Minister Exam's skill have reached even the lips of my servants. I very much look forward to learning the truth of these tales. Exam. I think that's how you pronounce it. Exam. Here's Clarice. Ah, young Lord Wolfort. Thank you for the honor of including me among such esteemed company. Clarice is a merchant of the Norzelia Consortium. Clarice Brocker, merchant who travels among the realm's nations as a member of the Norzelia Consortium, an independent and neutral organization that manages the trade of iron and salt. He actually leads that as well, I think. Each face I see is more impressive than the last. Even members of the Saintly Seven have deigned to step foot upon our shores. Of course, I have had many dealings with Hyzant in the past. I am taken to understand all are equal in the eyes of their goddess, and even those not of noble birth can achieve prestigious stations. I intend to use this opportunity to avail myself of this famed equality, and perhaps win the ear of a saint in the process. Country where station is decided not by birth. I was not aware Hyzant's goddess was so equitable in her judgment. I would very much like to make time to visit. Information. As the game progresses, you can uncover information that will unlock additional responses in future conversations. And we learned about the holy state of Hyzant. Checking information, you may view the knowledge you've amassed thus far by selecting the War Chronicle. Information from the main menu. That is awesome. We are going to spend a moment here and check the War Chronicle. We have notes. We picked up that note. Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8. Let's check this out. Up the Norzelia River and past a handful of craggy mountains lies the frosty capital. Despite the blizzards oft swirling about it, the city itself is orderly and well maintained, and the people who dwell there spirited and undaunted. By working together, they have managed to thrive in one of the most inhospitable places in the realm. It is this fortitude that has allowed Esfrost to grow into a nation to be reckoned with. Esfrost's ironstone was carved out of a rocky mountainside, which is unusual but fitting for a land with countless iron mines within its borders. It functions as both a castle and an iron factory. Skilled artisans in the Grand Duchy are brought to the castle, where they mass-produce ironworks and engage in technological research. Thanks to an enormous forge as large and as hot as the mouth of a volcano within the castle, they are able to create huge quantities of ironware and weapons on a daily basis for Esfrost's pride and joy, the Black Irons. Upon the castle's ramparts is arguably the crowning achievement of Esfrosti ironworking, a gigantic bell larger than the largest dragon. I cannot even begin to fathom how they managed to create such a beast. Each day the bell tolls the time for the people of the capital. It is so loud it can be heard all throughout the mountains, and even has been known to trigger avalanches on distant slopes. Oh, that's really cool. Information. Holy State of Hyzant. All citizens of the Holy State of Hyzant adhere to the goddess's teachings. There is no royalty or rigid class structure. The people are ruled by the Saintly Seven, who are headed by the Hierophant and speak with the voice of the goddess herself. All believers are treated fairly and receive equal protection under the goddess. That's all we have there. Alright, cool, and let's go to the roster. We have new peeps. Let's check out Roland. He's a Spear Knight. All these unique classes, very cool. He's of course got a lance, and his abilities are Knight's Bane. Passive skill increases damage inflicted to you by spears. That's weird. It says power. So basically he's better with spears, is what that's trying to say. Double thrust, deal physical damage to an enemy. And I'll check out his stats. Nothing really jumps out at me. 5 luck, 6 movement, which is very good. 27 speed. He's got really good stats. Then we've got Quet. She's got a short bow and Hawk's Bane. Passive skill, increased damage inflicted by arrows. And Blinding Arrow, deal physical damage to an enemy and have a chance to blind them for 3 turns. Range 2 to 4, and the height goes from -20 to +8. Interesting. What? She's got 32 jump, right? She's riding a hawk. I was like, huh? 26 speed, very good evasion and accuracy. Good movement, good stats as well. Alright, very cool. I don't think we have any accessories, right? Game is choppy a little bit at times. Okay, so those are the new peeps. Alright, let's continue. So, if we talk to him again, you've learned all you can about the Holy State of Hyzant. Okay, here we have Sorsley. I am Sorsley Enda, but I am sure you know that. I have the honor of being one of the Saintly Seven. Again, he's the Minister of Salt, the Saintly Seven's Minister of Salt, who manages all things related to the source from which the Holy State's wealth springs. The duties of a young lordling are many, but I trust you are more than capable. May this mine bring prosperity to us all. Such a massive endeavor is bound to be fraught with danger. If you or yours ever require medical treatment, pray visit the Ministry of Medicine. We are blessed with the finest medical minds in Norzelia, but our facilities aren't open to just anyone. Mention my name, however, and every service shall be at your disposal. I've heard tell of the Ministry. It's said that even the most grievous wounds can be treated there. I'd very much like to see how such miracles are performed. You learned about the Ministry of Medicine. Go ahead and check that out. The finest medical facility in all Norzelia, located in the Hyzantian capital. It also serves as a research facility where the best and brightest minds gather to study life and magic. They devise spells and medicine to alleviate pain or speed healing and treat all believers free of charge. Oh man, this is such a cool game so far. Let's save, by the way, because why not, right? Well, we have a chance. And we talked to you guys already. Here we have Exarm. You're the new lord of House Wolfort, yes? I have seen you from afar, but I believe this is the first time I've had the pleasure of speaking with you. Even now, the common folk sing of your house's bravery during the Salt Iron War. Exarm, again, Saintly Seven Minister of Arms. He's in charge of Hyzant's military matters. However, I suspect it shan't be long before they sing of House Marcial's deeds instead. I look forward to seeing you at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. Lila, congratulations on your recent appointment as Lord. I am sure the entire realm will celebrate the occasion. She's another Saintly Seven, the Minister of Medicine, woman of superior intellect. Lord Simone has been ever a dear friend to us. Pray do not hesitate to come to us in times of need. Here we have Dragon. Is it true that General Alvora will be taking the field in the tourney? The right hand of the Archduke, rivaled only by her lord in ferocity. I doubt she judges a friendly competition to be worthy of her abilities. Overseer of the Grand Norzelian Mines, Dragon Esfrost. His father Svarog was all but relegated to life on the Esfrosti Outlands, so he dedicated himself to his studies at the archives in hopes of restoring his family's honor. He's a young genius who discovered how to make explosives. Still, if she lives up to her reputation, then she wouldn't have to try hard to prove a match for even the mightiest warrior. We have Silvio. Lord of House Tellior, Silvio Tellior. The Lord of House Tellior, one of Glenbrook's high houses. His distant domain lacks the fighting power of the other two houses, but has been entrusted with safeguarding the kingdom's precious reservoir. Lord Serenoa, congratulations on your recent appointment. The news of Lord Simone's abdication was sudden, to be sure, but all lords must give up their position in time. Still, I am certain having that immense responsibility thrust upon you at such a young age must be trying indeed. If you ever require counsel or simply a sympathetic ear to bend, do not hesitate to call upon House Tellior. Very cool. Come down here, we have Bewitching Dancer. I understand your medal shall be on display at the tourney, my lord. May it leave an impression on all in attendance. Wow, we can even come down here. Come over here. Nothing here, really? Wow. Come over this way. Wow, we can even come up here? Oh my goodness. Oh. Kitty. Obtained 150 coins. Running through the grass. Here we have Roland. With you by my side, friend, I feel we could take on the entire realm. I dare say we may even give the Dawn Spear his first taste of defeat. It is an honor to be allowed to fight by House Wolfort's side. I shall do my utmost to bring honor to you on the battlefield. I'm going to be just look around everywhere just in case there's not a shiny thing and we can still find something. Nada. Nada. Nothing secret. Just a cat there. Cat's kind of secret. Doesn't really do much though. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Nothing here. Benedict. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to ask you a single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? The chance for our three nations to gather and celebrate. Although the battles may be bloodless, victory is sweet all the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of House Wolfort's legacy. It may appear to be mere entertainment, but reputations are at stake. If we show weakness, then it will be noted by all in attendance. I would say probably this one. Very good, my lord. Although the weapons will be blunted, there will be victors and vanquished all the same. The attendees will be curious to see a new lord's talent. Okay, again, when we said, in times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of House Wolfort's legacy. The attendees will be curious to see a new lord's talent. Does he possess the ferocity of his forebears? The answer to that question shall be determined soon and shall ring far into the future. Interesting. Don't put the pressure on or anything, Benedict. Let's come over here. Wow, nothing. I'm very surprised. Alright, let's head back to the festivities. Let's actually come up here, talk to some of the guards. Glenbrook Soldier? Let us hope this tourney brings the same thrills as last year's. I won't soon forget the final bout between Lord Simone and the Dawn Spear. Aye, 'twas a match for the histories. 'Tis a shame Lord Simone won't be here to have another go at it. His son is representing House Wolfort this year, I hear. I don't reckon one so green can stand against the likes of the Dawn Spear, but I've seen stranger things. I hear the Dawn Spear is returning to defend the title he won at the previous tourney. Let's hope he hasn't been resting on his laurels. Okay. Minister's Aide. Today I fight by Sir Maxwell's side in the tourney. I could not envision a greater honor than this. May we cross swords, Lord Serenoa, and may the fight be one to remember. And Patriot. You must be Lord Wolfort. I am Patriot, Patriarch of House Consar. By King Regna's grace, we were chosen above all others to attend this momentous ceremony. 'Tis an honor, truly. All we have, we owe to our king. Let us continue to serve him as well as we can. Pretty cool, you can walk up on things though, I like that. Come this way. Glenbrook Soldier. I've never seen a woman, or a man for that matter, quite like Minister Lila. Beautiful, elegant, and brilliant. What I wouldn't give to serve under someone like her. Word has it her new assistant is a strapping young researcher, said to be well versed in ice magic. Ah, I knew I should have spent more time at my books instead of on the training yard. Very much like to see the skill of Minister Lila's new assistant for myself. Perhaps I will, and sooner rather than later. You learned about the Ice Mage. Glenbrook Soldier. I hear the Bloody Shield himself will be fighting on behalf of Esfrost during this year's tourney. He's the captain of the Duchy's elite Hawk Riders and a fierce Hawk Shield himself. I look forward to seeing the man in action. Interesting. And the Ice Mage would be... They say Minister Lila of Hyzan's Saintly 7 employs a handsome Ice Mage as a research assistant. Ice magic is notoriously difficult to control, making mages of this type extremely rare. And while we're here, we can go ahead and save. And continue. Here we have Iridor. Your first tourney as Lord of your house, eh? I knew the day would come, but it still brings tears to my eyes to see it. Always remember that Benedict and I are at your back, my lord. Come to us for whatever you need. That includes the tourney. You need someone in the dirt, my lord? I'm your man. Let's show him what stuff House Wolford is made of. Anna. Lord Serenoa, Benedict has been looking for you. Ah, but it seems you've already spoken. Anna the spy. I mean to question any as frosty I can about the archives. It is said that within the archives' countless tomes lies the answer to any and all questions that have ever been asked. You only need seek them out. A house of boundless knowledge, that's certainly something I'd like to see with my own eyes. What about the archives? I passed a group of soldiers clad in black armor on the way here. Are those Esfrost's storied black irons?
You're from House Wolford, yes? Your reputation is formidable, to be sure, but Esfrost's military is second to none. Day and night we train, and I dare say even our rank and file would be a match for any other army's elite troops. Why, just the other day we managed to capture a particularly dangerous smuggler. He was swift as a horse and as deadly with a bow as any man alive. I even broke a bone in the process. His skill would have doubtless made him a capable soldier. So wonder what disparate paths our choices send us down. Oh my gosh. We're learning so much. First of all, captured smuggler. A smuggler has been apprehended in Esfrost, fleet of foot and deadly with a bow. The criminal seems to have given the Duchy's constabulary quite the fight. At the archives, home to a vast collection of texts, this institution of learning is the pride of Esfrost. All sorts of ancient tomes from around Norzelia can be found here, even books containing knowledge thought lost to the ages. Stout Hawkshield. The soldiers here are obedient, I'll give them that. I can't say the same for Esfrost's military. For better or worse, in Esfrost we value freedom over all else. Those with the drive to succeed naturally rise to the top. Though your kingdom's lords and ladies might view us as rabble or ambitious upstarts, we aren't beholden by tradition in Esfrost. If you've ever any interest in seeing what true freedom looks like, you're welcome anytime. A country where one is judged by ability and not by birth certainly has produced some formidable personages. I shall have to visit whenever time allows. Learned about the Grand Duchy. We're probably not going to get to combat today, it turns out. Grand Duchy of Esfrost values the freedom of all its people. Archduke Gustadolf instituted a system that allows anyone, regardless of their origins or social status, to succeed as long as they have ability. This approach has helped the Duchy thrive. Nasty. Dallas? Ah, Serenoa Wolford. How good to see you again so soon. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thalas Esfrost, at your service. I suppose soon I shall be calling you my brother-in-law. This is quite the castle you have, full of history and great deeds. I hope that one day fate sees it fit to deliver me one so grand. And remember, Thalas Esfrost is the Prime Minister of Esfrost, Archduke Gustadolf's younger brother. He was appointed Prime Minister at a young age and is the second most powerful man in Esfrost. And Erica. Suppose we haven't formally met yet. I'm Erica Esfrost.
She's the sister of the Archduke, Archduke Gustadolf's younger sister. Unlike her older brother, she judges others based on their lineage and greatly dislikes those not from her family's main line. Yes, Frederica is my sister, although I hardly think of her as such. This country is old, for lack of a better word. I'm certain it will fit her sensibilities perfectly. Nasty, meaning bad, though. Here we have Avlora. A predictable match with a predictable outcome. Avlora, again, is general of the Esfrosti army. A woman orphaned by war, she toils to earn the rank of general and is known as the strongest in Esfrost. Her skills acknowledged by even the Archduke himself. Very powerful indeed. I don't see anything shining. Alright, so that would be almost everyone. Who didn't we talk to yet? Am I safe to move it forward? We haven't talked to these two yet. Maxwell. Well, I've trained the prince since he was scarcely old enough to hold a spear. I have a great interest in seeing his performance at the tourney. I would wish you good luck, but I would rather your skill carry you to victory. And Maxwell, of course, is the Dawn Spear of Glenbrook, Maxwell Trier. The strongest warrior of Glenbrook, also known as the Dawn Spear, he was appointed the kingdom's master of arms by Regna, who recognized his skills in combat. And here we have... Let's go ahead and save before we talk to him, because this might be the movement on. Alright. Regna, you carry your father's legacy on your shoulders, young lord. Eager am I to see how it fits you. Okay, that would be everybody, guys. I'm pretty sure we talked to everybody. I don't see anything else around. We checked out all the info. There's a strange dancer here, but we talked to these two. Right, you were Eridor, right? This tourney will be one for the songs, I feel it. Says Eridor. One final save, and we will continue. See how long we've been playing. 37 minutes. I have to wrap it here. We can't get into combat right now. I'm so sorry, guys. But I do hope you enjoyed this episode. I mean, in my opinion, all this stuff is still very fun. No, it's not combat, but it's part of a very good RPG. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're digging the LP thus far. Please, come on back next time, and we'll explore more of this game together. It will for sure be combat, I'm almost 100% sure, as we enter the tourney and try to take down Sir Maxwell, apparently, or whoever's before him. We get to do the tourney, in other words, so hope you guys will join me for that. Thank you for watching. Be well, live well, stay well, guys, and much love, peace, and joy. One final save will do it. And until next time, it's gonna be good. Don't go anywhere. Much more fun to be had together. That much is guaranteed. See you guys then. Bye-bye.